The federal government says no community affected by conflict will be abandoned in Nigeria's journey toward healing and recovery. Vice President Kashim Shettima gave the assurance while commissioning the resettlement scheme for victims of conflict in Tudun Biri, Kaduna State. Lupia Som has more.
The community defined by loss is now a picture of renewal. Tudun Biri village, affected by an accidental airstrike in December 2023, has undergone complete reconstruction. Finished projects have now been commissioned and handed over to residents under the federal government's resettlement scheme. At the commissioning, Vice President Kashim Shettima said the transformation reflects the federal government's commitment to durable recovery.
This is yet another promise fulfilled by His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR. This project reflects the resolve of the federal government to respond decisively to the humanitarian consequences of conflict and internal displacement across our country. The federal government remains resolute in its determination that no affected community will be left behind in our shared journey towards recovery and renewal.
The scheme is one of several projects being implemented under the Office of the Vice President across Kaduna, Kebbi, Sokoto, Zamfara, Niger, Katsina, and Benue states. The Tudun Biri resettlement site represents one component of the total housing allocation for Kaduna State under the RISPIC, with additional units allocated to another site within the state.
The changes in Tudun Biri are visible and far-reaching. Newly constructed modern homes now replace destroyed structures, while a 6-kilometer asphalt road links the community to the Kaduna International Airport. Healthcare delivery has also been strengthened with the completion and handover of a 25-bed primary healthcare center, offering maternal care, minor surgeries and eye treatment.
We recognize your grace.
Kaduna State Governor Obasani clarified that the state intentionally chose not to establish formal IDP camps. He added that the project embodied President Bola Tinubu's integrated development approach, shifting the community from emergency relief to lasting stability.
The resettlement scheme for persons impacted by conflicts represents a forward-looking, non-kinetic response to displacement and insecurity. In the immediate aftermath, we coordinated emergency medical care, facilitated psychosocial support, and worked closely with community leaders to manage relief distribution. As recovery progressed, our focus expanded deliberately to healthcare, education, livelihood, and infrastructure, guided by firm policy that Kaduna State will not tolerate the creation of internally displaced population in the form of IDP camps.
The completed projects were formally handed over to the Tudun Biri community, marking the end of reconstruction and the beginning of renewed normalcy. Lupe Asom, TVC News, Tudun Biri.